and to evolve all our show. Giving the scoop in the latest on how the story goes. Broadcasting from Vegas to St. Worldwide, great commission, that's the gospel. Discuss the topics instead of this righteous living. Bumping them brothers and interview on different Christians. Who's hot, who's not, doesn't really matter. It's his top, non-stop, focus on the ladder. Turn to the dial and Jesus is the ears, we gon' be here.
Hey, what's cracking with you? It's your boy D-Roll coming at you from the headquarters. Yes, I love that drop, yo. Hey, I want to thank you for supporting us. I want to thank you for checking out this podcast. Thank you for downloading the app. All of our supporters out there, we really appreciate y'all. Just to let you know who we are and what we are about, we are a Christian club ministry where we're committed to providing a positive environment, clean atmosphere to listen to some live music, see live performances, and all the while you're going to get uplifted by the name of Jesus, man. You're going to get set free, healed, and delivered. So make sure you go to your app store and download the app His Hop Radio. And we're also available on Windows devices. So that's Windows, that's iPhone, and that's Android. So if you have a laptop, a desktop, a tablet, anything like that, you can find the His Hop Radio app. And we also have some advertisement on there available for you. We'll give you a full page, which includes your YouTube video, your bio, link to your website. You can even use this directory to do business. You can sell your products, put your shopping cart on there. Use this as your own app is what we're offering to you. And if you're an artist and you want to get booked for different events, we will list you in the directory so that they know who you are and they know where to find you. Yes, and we want to give a shout out to Club His Hop, Evansville, Indiana. That is our second location. Yes, Club His Hop has had a baby. We are multiplying and we are out there in Evansville, Indiana, y'all. The location is 818 Bakey Road. That is 818 Bakey Road is the location. The first Saturday of the month, they have a lip sync battle. So go ahead and jump on that. And the third day of every month, we have a concert. Just had K. Just had the Blunt Truth concert last weekend. And His Hop Radio, we have our very own Bless That Beat competition going down right here in the spot. Bless That Beat, our brother Son is hosting it for us. So make sure you guys jump on that Bless That Beat competition. And so, now that I got through all of the announcements, let's go ahead and give a shout out to our very own guest, our brother Ben Knight is in the house. Ben, what's up, brother? How you doing tonight?
What is good, His Hop Nation?
What's cracking, my brother, man? Thank you for joining us, man, and supporting us over the years.
Oh, for sure, man. This is time number 4. I'm all about it. Board game songs, or they just kind of do a little bit of everything. For me, I'm kind of a little bit of a different sect of nerdcore in that what I do is like I do what I call like hip hop or just like poppy nerdcore. So it's just kind of like taking almost like synth pop music or just poppy music and just kind of mixing it with hip hop. So yeah, it's just kind of Christian nerdcore is definitely its own beast.
Okay, all right, man. Well, I tell you what, man, I really enjoy it, man, because I'm a gamer. I've always been a gamer. I probably been too much of a gamer back in the day, and I love I love movies like Star Wars, and I love the original Star Trek. Now, I didn't really get with the Next Generation with Captain Picard and all that. You know what I'm saying? That really didn't grab me, but there's a new series out there right now. It's what is it? I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. It's man, what's the name of it?
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name either.
The Orville, right?
Oh, that's the funny one, Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah. I'm loving that one, brother. Now it's
Go ahead. Oh, go ahead. We're just gonna keep interrupting each other, man.
Go ahead. You're the guest, man.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I'm kind of falling behind on all that. I like sci-fi stuff, and I'm kind of way behind. Like, I'm like 2.5 Star Wars movies behind. Like, I think I've seen one episode of Stranger Things. Like, I am so far behind because I've been so busy working on music and doing other stuff that I'm so far behind. I got to play some serious catch up.
You've been doing the responsible thing. That's what you've been doing. Slackers out here. We've been going out to every show and every movie that's come out lately.
Actually, man, if I'm being 100% honest, and I'm gonna lose like 1,000% street cred because of this, my wife and I have been like burning through Grey's Anatomy, and that's like super embarrassing to admit, but like we got super into like hospital procedurals. Like, we're literally like on the last season. Right before we started talking, my wife's like, "Are we gonna watch an episode of Grey's Anatomy?" And I'm like, "I gotta go talk to my buddy." So as soon as we get done here, I'm probably gonna go watch some Grey's Anatomy
and get caught up. Hey, there's no wrong with. I like that show myself, bro. I mean, I didn't make it through the seasons, but I've peeked at it here and there. You know what I mean?
It's one of those things where, like, I hate to admit it, but it's also like, I'll be honest with you, man, for any of my married brothers and sisters out there, like, when you finally find something that you can watch with your wife, like, you just grab onto it with both hands and you don't let go.
I love it. See, that's wisdom. You're getting wisdom tonight, man, from my brother. If you want a happy wife is a happy life, right?
I find now that, like, as long as, like, I amend it to, like, happy spouse, happy house.
Okay, that's wisdom too, brother. All right, man. Well, I'm sitting here, I'm seeing lights flashing, and I don't know, my stuff is going crazy on me tonight, but we're all good, brother. Well, let's get into your interview, man, a little bit about your story as well. Tell us about this new project you got coming.
So at the end of next month, May 31st, my new EP called The Legend of Ben Knight is coming out, and for anybody who's seen the artwork, it's insanely similar to The Legend of Zelda for NES, so you'll recognize that right away, just slightly different. With this one, this is the first time where I kind of just went straight pop. Everything is everything's insanely poppy, even for me. Everything is very, very lighthearted. This is the first time in a while that I actually did, I had another song on the album, which I tend to do a lot of, but I had a song that you'll play a little bit later and we can really break that one down, but I did a song that I really wanted to do, and it was really important to me. For anybody watching right now, it's pretty obvious that I am of the Caucasian persuasion, but it was important to me to have somebody of a different ethnicity do the song with me, and we can definitely hop on that later. But no, this album, there's a couple of things on there that are going to be really obvious to people who are a certain age, and insanely less obvious for some people of a different. For instance, I have a song on there called Mr. Feeney, which anybody who's ever seen a television show Boy Meets World, they'll know exactly who that is. And that's kind of what that song's about. Song about, I literally did a song describing, it's called Thank You Mario, and it's literally all about the very first Super Mario Brothers video game, or this, I guess the second one technically, but it's the actual story, and people might not even know if there actually is a story behind the game. There's also a song called Live Like RDJ, which is a kind of a positive, it's kind of like going through the life of Robert Downey Jr., in the downs, and then, kind of showing like, yes, you can kind of fall down, but you can get back up, kind of a thing. And then I'm having like a total brain fart. And then I actually did a song about my wife that's about 98% true, and it's called In Love with a Vegan, because my wife used to be vegan. So when we met, that was kind of a point of contention for me, because I'm like, oh no, I cannot fall in love with someone who doesn't eat meat. That's crazy. So no, it's kind of a goof.
A nerdcore, just for people who have never heard of it, just so they can understand it a little more, and then we'll get into these songs. So this first song we have on deck is Live Like RDJ. So check it out. We have my brother Ben Knight live right here on His Hop Radio. Check it out and make sure you do not go anywhere, y'all.
To take 3 minutes to tell you about this dude who was in it to win it, but then he started using drugs and he lost control. No more acting, his life had taken a different role, but he got it together through all the storms he had weathered and all the things of his past. He was no longer tethered, he came back strong, lip syncing an Elton John song, got back on the path that he was always meant to be on. I'm gonna live my life like RDJ, not gonna give up when my life's astray. It's not hard sometimes to let it get away. When you're banging it out day after day, sometimes it's Iron Man, sometimes it's due date. So just live for today. Tomorrow's on its way. You can live your life like RDJ. Live like RDJ. Gonna live like RDJ. Gonna live like RDJ. 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 Gonna live like RDJ. Gonna live like RDJ. Gonna live like RDJ. 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 His career, it really started to grow back in the movies, and the offers, they continued to flow. Then Jon Favreau showed up and he gave Robert a look. Who knew we'd get so many movies made from comic books? I'm gonna live my life like RDJ, not gonna give up when my life's astray. It's not hard sometimes to let it get away. When you're banging it out day after day, sometimes it's Iron Man, sometimes it's due date. So just live for today. Tomorrow's on its way. You can live your life like RDJ. Now for almost 20 years he's been killing it, making movies, and truly he's making all of them hits. You can say that it's luck, I think his acting chops stuck. Either way, you know that Disney's backing up all the Brinks trucks. So when you fall down and you're taking a pound, just get yourself off the ground, turn it around. There's no guarantee that we can ever live his life, but it's a gift, so just live, don't give in. Let's sing it one more time. Live my life like RDJ. I'm gonna live my life like RDJ. I'm gonna live my life like RDJ, not gonna give up when my life's astray. It's not hard sometimes to let it get away. Don't let it get away. When you're banging it out day after day, sometimes it's Iron Man, sometimes it's due date. So just live for today. Tomorrow's on its way.
the headquarters. Club is hot. Lost.
All right, and we are back with a good brother of ours, Midnight. Live, you know, I remember that song, brother.
Oh yeah, this way just because like of course everybody knows who Robert Downey Jr. is. Of course he's Iron Man. But a lot of people don't know. That he's had a rough path. I mean, when he was younger, he was this good-looking guy that was in, at the time, very popular movies, and then he got super into drugs and just kind of, disappeared for a while. And then, I have a line in the song about him being in an Elton John song, and that's 100% true. When he was making his comeback, his first thing back was a music video for an Elton song, and then now all of a sudden he's like this ridiculous millionaire. Now he's going to be in the brand new Avengers movie coming out on Thursday. So I mean, clearly the dude has turned it around. So that's super cool.
Yeah, that is awesome, man. You know what? I heard of his story, but I didn't get too deep in it. I know he had a past. He struggled with drugs or something like that. And it's awesome, man, when someone can make a comeback, especially from that, man, because drugs really eats up a lot of people. You know what I mean?
For sure. And I mean, I think he's from like I said, from like a comic book nerdy kind of perspective. It's easy for everybody to see him now and be like, oh my gosh, this guy's got everything in the world. He's rich. He's in these movies. He's got, everything you can possibly imagine. But, it wasn't all that long ago that, completely washed up. He was done. Drugs had just ruined his life. But, but he got himself together and, Jon Favreau, the director / actor, he was like, no, I want Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. And, he fought for him, and now, look at him. I mean, he's enormous.
That's good, man. You know what? That's amazing that this man would fight for him when everyone else basically wrote him off or they didn't want to deal with him. He said, no, this is the man I want. He believed in him, and sometimes that's all we need is someone in our corner, someone to believe in us, That can go a long way. That probably made a difference in his life. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
All right, so the next song we got on deck is Thank You, Mario. So I know you talked about it earlier, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna just jump into it, and then we'll get some comments from you after we hear it.
Cool.
All right.
You are listening to the Light of Las Vegas. This is the His Hop Radio Show.
We woke up in a strange land. The Mushroom Kingdom needed a hand. Then people turned to bricks by crazy.